The side plank is an incredibly effective and demanding exercise. And so to begin with, you're going to want to make sure that you've got the ability to maintain just a steady side plank on the ground for 30 seconds. And Randy will show it to you here with that arm straight up in the air and eyes up against hand. Once you know you can do that for 30 seconds, then we can move on to the TRX. So what we'll do with the TRX is you want your feet suspended in it with your top foot in front of the bottom foot, sort of in a heel to toe sort of position. And Randy's going to show that to us in just a second. Now, we're working through the whole progression here. So to begin with your front hand on the ground, lift those hips up and just maintain that. If you're fine there, bring your hand to your hip and then straight up overhead. Look as Randy's looking straight up. From here, we can start to add movement. So in this case, he's going to come under, looking for a hand target, and coming all the way back to me as far as he can. Look, we've got a great big movement here of his hip. Now, as we want to progress that, I can do it two ways if he's got a partner. One, he can come up and I can drive him down. He's got to maintain that force. We'll do that one more time. The other way I can add an impulse is to push his hand around. He's got to maintain that. Push his hand around and he can maintain that. And that gets to be very difficult. To switch over from one side to the other, you're going to want to always switch to the ground. Okay, if you switch to the outside, what will happen is you'll actually fall out of the TRX. In this position, you can see how much opening through the back Randy's getting, and we're not getting a sag, although as he comes down, his hips will come up. As he reaches up, it's okay to get that hip to come down just a little bit. In the later progressions, and this gets to be very difficult, we'll actually move up onto a hand, really applying that principle of instability. With a single hand balance, he can come straight up, reaching up. That's very, very difficult, and if you're really feeling burly, you can add that same reach under and pull up. Incredibly difficult. Randy makes it look easy. I know you're going to find it challenging and very effective.